First up on this edition of the news, we are getting you this breaking development coming in from the Apex Court, where what we do know is that a notice now has been handed over to the BCCI, that is a cricketing body, and this after a plea, remember, was filed by Sreesanth there. This is an issue given to the BCCI and the COA members. Our colleague Nalini reporting on that story, and she joins us on the phone line. Nalini, what really happened in the court?
This was an appeal that was made by Sreesanth before the Supreme Court, challenging the lifetime ban that was imposed on him after the spot fixing scandal back in 2013. The Supreme Court has today issued a notice to the BCCI as well as to the Committee of Administrators members in this entire controversy. They've also clearly come out and clarified that the Union of India has no role to play in this entire case, and that's why they're not seeking a reply from the Union of India on Sreesanth's plea. But despite that, the BCCI as well as the COA members have now been asked to respond to his appeal challenging this particular ban within a time frame of 4 weeks. They are supposed to respond to this appeal. And we also heard the counsel for the BCCI clearly state before the Supreme Court, before the CJI's bench, there was an extremely important case, extremely controversial case, because he said that Sreesanth's best friend was in fact clearly overheard stating that he is going to keep 3 lakhs and that Sreesanth can keep the 7 lakhs. So these were the statements made by the BCCI counsel before the Supreme Court. But the Supreme Court has decided to issue a notice in the plea, I beg your pardon, and state that within 4 weeks BCCI is supposed to respond to it, after which they will hear further arguments in the case.
Nalini, in pure legal terms, what really does this even mean for the entire case, and particularly for Sreesanth, who, remember, approached the Apex Court questioning the entire ban?
Well, it is a breakthrough for Sreesanth, who is in fact looking to lift this particular lifetime ban that was imposed on him back in 2013. The fact that the BCCI has now been asked to respond to his plea, not just the BCCI but even the COA members have been asked to respond to his plea, obviously means that the Supreme Court is willing to hear exactly what he has to say on exactly what grounds he is challenging this particular ban. What we also heard from Salman Khurshid, who was the lawyer representing Sreesanth, is that the basis for the challenge of this ban is the fact that Sreesanth has already been discharged in the criminal case against him. So when he has been discharged in the criminal case, there is technically no evidence that is against him to actually impose such a ban in place. So that is the line of defense that they are going to be taking before the Supreme Court, the basis on which they are going to argue. But now, of course, we will also hear from the BCCI as well as the COA on exactly what their stand in this entire controversy is, because they are stating that it is a very serious issue. So only after hearing both the sides will the Supreme Court decide on exactly how they want to take this case further and what decision they want to take on.
All right, Nalini, for the moment explaining to us the importance of what happened in the court today. Nalini, for the moment, thank you.